Some people don't understand how well they have it being born in this day and age and this time. This is like the perfect spawn point for all of us. We got Wi-Fi, cars, electricity, water that isn't fucking running with tapeworms, decent food, all of that, gas, good shit. What do you mean you think you were born in the wrong generation? Now let's see what some of these arguments are, right? People say they wanted to be born in the 20s. The 20s? Are you drunk, nigga? Okay, right? Okay, let's do some history, right? Y'all remember the Roaring 20s, right? I'm looking this shit up on my phone right now. The Roaring 20s was like during the time where I think they had just gotten out of World War One, right? And everyone was, oh, great, we're out of World War One. We're happy now. We're spending all this money. Da, 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 da. Guess what? Guess what happened? Great Depression. Ain't that crazy? You want to be born in the 20s, right? Great Depression. From 1929 to 1941, guess what that was? Great Depression. Yo dumbass is finna be sitting there in a fucking soup line with the bowl out, and them niggas ain't finna give you a lot. They gonna give you some scraps. Oh, I like the fashion. Oh, the music. Put your head on my shoulder. No, none of that. You're gonna be in a soup kitchen. You're not even gonna be able to eat. There's gonna be no jobs. The economy's fucked. Are you stupid, nigga? And then again, if you were a woman during that time, God forbid you're a woman during that time, you could get your ass beat by your husband, some random nigga on the street, anybody. And no one will bat an eye. Oh, she shouldn't have stepped out of line. That's all they gonna say. But oh, I was born in the wrong generation. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Another thing, God forbid you're born black during those times. Automatic nerves to everything, all of your stats, every fucking thing, everything that you have now, gone. Those are the times where they were hanging niggas, literally lynching people, like. And people don't bat an eye at that, like, oh, I wish I was born in the 1920s, the music was great, blah, 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 blah. No, they were hanging black people. Women couldn't vote. Women, they didn't give a fuck about women. They didn't like colored people or anybody that wasn't white. Plenty of bad shit was going on during that time. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they had prohibition, so no alcohol or nothing. It was a bad time. The food, like, nothing was good during the 1920s. Like, there's so many poor things that happened during the 1920s. Okay, let's say you want to be born in the 40s. The 40s. World War II? Pearl Harbor? Does that ring a bell, dumbass? Oh, the music was good. I like the way they danced and how everyone... No. Your ass is getting sent to the front lines in Germany to fight a war that you're not even going to be a part of, big dog. Dead ass. Now... let's say you wanted to be in the 40s, right? Early 40s, you're at war. If you're a dude at 18 or older, guess where your ass is going? The front fucking lines. Finna be fighting in a war that you're gonna die. Like, 90% of the time, if you're a soldier during that time, you're gonna fucking die. Like, there's very little chance of you getting out of that alive. And as a man, I don't know why you want to be back there during that time. As a woman, either. Back then, all the men were fighting at war, right? So women picked up all the men's jobs that they had in factories and all that. And everything that they did in America at that time was going towards the war effort, in case you didn't know. So women were in factories making bullets, bombs, plane parts, engines and shit. And there was no like safety, like precautions or fucking nothing. Shit could blow up at any time. Just because you... And you want to go back to the 40s because you like the clothes? Do you not see any of the other bad shit that would happen if you were in the 40s? The 60s. You want to go back to the civil rights movement? Do you know what they were doing to niggas in the civil rights movement? Killing niggas, spraying niggas with water hoses, putting niggas in jail? Unless you're white. You know, unless you're white during that time. I feel like if you go back when you're white during that time, you'll be good. Like, I mean, I'm just being real with you. I mean... white niggas during that time had it pretty decent. Like, if they minded their business, they were like, oh, I don't really care about this civil rights movement. That's their business. You know, they were chilling. Like, white people weren't mad at them. Black people probably didn't really bother them because they weren't exactly racist, you know. Now, let's say, like, the 1980s and 90s. Back then, niggas would still put their hands on women and not too much of a big, huge backlash as it would be nowadays. But why? Like, there's so many. The 90s is somewhat understandable, but you got to think, you don't have nearly as much access to like Wi-Fi or YouTube or fucking anything you have now, like cell phones and shit. That was like a rarity back then. I think they had some shit called bag phones. Your phone was literally in a fucking bag. You had to tote it around, buy minutes and all of that. Why would you want to go back to that? You're living in a great time. And for those weirdos that say they want to go back to like the 1800s, oh, I like the balls, and I like the balls in like ballroom, not like scrotum, you nasty nigga. Ballrooms, they like the ball and the dances and all of that type of shit. Okay, 1800s. All right, my black ass would not go back to the 1800s. I'm not finna be in the fields on some pick that cotton, singing hymns and shit while I'm picking cotton for niggas that don't even like me. No, I wouldn't want to go back to any time but now. Not even the early 2000s. None of that shit. Niggas want to go back to the 1800s to dance and shit. Let's say you got spawned in 1800s Britain and you were born in like 1817, and now the year's like 1822. You're a little kid, but guess what your ass is finna be doing, buddy? You finna be busting your ass in that factory, bro. You're not finna be doing shit else. You're finna be in that factory busting your ass off 50 hours a week, if not more, 13 hours a day. Doesn't fucking matter. They don't care about your labor laws or health conditions. You're a little ass kid working for pennies a day. You want to go back to that time? And even if you went to like back to the 1600s or some shit, whatever. Okay, you got the Black Plague back then, and if you weren't rich as fuck or like a king or a queen, you're gonna be living shitty. I mean, people often take for granted that they were born in the best time to be a human. There's so many things catering strictly to human beings, and like electricity, cars, good water, good food. Like it's so decent right now. But that's all I got for y'all today. I'm losing my voice because I've been yelling. But yeah, if y'all like the video, like, sub, do all that. Join the Discord. YouTube still hasn't given me back my 10 subscribers that got me to 900, and it's okay. We're going to get them back. If you don't know the story behind that, I had 900 subscribers. I finna make a post on it and everything. I checked again. 10 of them were gone. And it says that YouTube takes away, like, people that they think are bots or whatever. But, tough tits. I'll make them back. I love all y'all. Thanks for watching this far. Join the Discord. If you like the video, like, sub. If you don't like the video, comment down below what you didn't like, and we can talk about it. But I'll see y'all later. Bye. I should get an outro.